The light back on and it still look dumb as shit. What the fuck? Alright. I'm just gonna have to rock with it. How y'all doing? I just had my lighter. This happened in my last reading. We're gonna do a mood reading to check in with y'all mood, see how y'all feeling energetically this week. As far as your emotions and the emotions, we're gonna do the emotions of people around you too today. I feel. See what's going on with everybody. Oh. Alright, got y'all candle. And let's get into it. First, I want to open up with prayer. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of the Most Highest and Positive Realm, God and Goddess, for this message today. I pray that this message helps whoever it needs to help. May they receive it and be open to change and doing the work that is required in this new understanding that they gain. It is in your name I pray. Amen. Okay. Felt like I needed to say that. Somebody might not be doing work. Okay. Alright, so Spirit, what type of mood we in today? What's going on? If I move. I'm hearing feeling detached. That's what I'm hearing. Feeling detached. Let's see what the card comes up. So the Ten of Cups in the reverse came out. So the Ten of Cups in the upright, that is you. Oh, this is the Nine of Cups in the reverse. My bad. So the Nine of Cups in the upright is you feeling satisfied. You feeling accomplished. You feeling like you've gotten all the tasks that you needed to get done. You feeling involved. Being that the message that I got was, you feeling detached. So in the upright, I can only assume that, that there'll be some association with this card, meaning you being involved. Because I feel like you have to be involved in order to feel satisfied. So there was something that you were involved with in order that made you feel satisfied. Or you've gotten your hands, dirty to accomplish your goals involving, involving yourself in the effort that it takes to accomplish satisfaction is what I'm feeling with the nine of cups in the upright. So being that it's in the reverse is like you haven't probably been doing the work. So because you've been detached is what I'm feeling. Being that I was mentioning earlier about doing the work. Let's see. The Nine of Cups shows feelings of joy, satisfaction, pleasure, overall contentment. Its presence is indicative of a bright future brimming with good times, bliss, and a period of your wishes all being granted. The answer you're looking for is yes. So being that that's in the reverse, it's like you kind of, maybe you don't feel like that today. That's what I'm feeling. You feel detached from all of that. I'm hearing outsider, so you might feel like an outsider today in one of your inner circles, or at work, or at home. That's what I'm feeling. The next card that I got is the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, this is the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. So this card is feeling satisfied with the fruits of your labor and what you have. Let's see. It's kind of interesting that came out after the Nine of Cups. Hey, it says the Nine of Pentacles stands for wealth, financial security. It can also mean finally being rewarded for all your efforts in business or important projects in your life. The presence of this card could mean financial or personal independence for you. So this is your business. This is you and your business. I'm not in a good mood. I'm not in a good mood. I'm trying to be. I'm doing this mood reading, but I'm not even in a good mood really. So, which is funny. I'm trying though. I've been trying. But so I feel like this card right here is in regards to your home life. You feel detached in your home life emotionally. It's what I'm feeling. Being that the cups are about emotions, I don't feel that with your work environment or with your business. You're very much involved in your business and work environment and satisfied with the fruits of your labor, but your home life got you feeling just. That's what I'm getting. Let's pull a clarifier for the Nine of Cups. That came out sideways. Let's do that. Yeah, but you're not motivated. You're not motivated. Ooh, the Devil card came out for the Nine of Cups in regards to your home life. The Devil card came out. So you're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck or like in a mood. You're feeling like this. Like the Devil card. You're feeling this is being bonded to something that is weighing on you subconsciously. So it's like whatever it is you got going on in your home life, it's like you're trying to overcome this. But you still struggling to overcome it. I'm feeling. And I'm hearing take necessary precautions. So some of you might be really like going through some really, really serious issues in your home life. You might be dealing with a toxic relationship. Being that, we got the couple right here. You might be bonded to a toxic love situation. where you feel like you're stuck and you can't move. This might be a toxic family member. And because it's family and because it's somebody that you have a love, a romantic tie to, a soul tie to, romantically, you feel bonded. You feel stuck. Like you can't just leave the situation. I'm feeling. But I'm hearing that I feel like you had the decision to move on and move forward. And your financial situation might help you get out of it, is what I'm feeling. And I'm hearing that you could be your own worst enemy. So you might be the devil in this situation because you keep replaying the situation over in your head versus taking action. And you're probably choosing to be stuck because you're not taking the necessary action that you need to take to get yourself out of this energy, is what I'm feeling. Let's see. Yeah, the devil is all about all things negative: anger, violence, temptation, fear, doubt, or just some of the tears associated with this card. It suggests feeling trapped, perhaps in an unhealthy relationship, an addiction, or a lie. So, like I was saying, yeah, this might not be your situation per se, but I feel like it is your situation. But it's more so you too. Like it could be you also choosing to still live in the negative beliefs about yourself. And the fact that, and what you feel is the fact that you can't move on, which is not true, which is a lie. Because you can move on, because you have the financial means to do so. Is what I'm feeling with this card. You have the independence to do so. So yeah, this card's talking about personal independence. So you have the independence. It's just like it's kind of like you're not choosing to use it. Is what I'm feeling. Let's pull another card. And I'm hearing naysayers, so you might have a lot of naysayers around you in this home situation. Is what I'm feeling. Y'all got a lot of hate. Somebody got a lot of haters around them, which could be weighing on your choice or your decision to move forward. You got a lot of negativity around you, is what I'm feeling. Next card that came out is the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Wands. So it's like, this is, to me, when I see this card, the Two of Pentacles, it represents balance. So it's like, yeah, you try to find your balance financially. Like, you have the coin, you have the personal independence and financial independence, but you still may be trying to balance it and save, I'm hearing save your money. So you might be still working on saving your money so that you can get out of this situation and make some adjustments and make some changes, is what I feel like. It's kind of what that looks like. Like he's adjusting something, movement is what I'm feeling with this card. Let's see. It says the Two of Pentacles, and I'm hearing being stay grounded and be grounded. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles shows movement. That's what I just said. It shows movement, balance, and growth through change. It suggests possibilities of fluctuating wealth that will require some sort of juggling action and bring forth both ups and downs. The workload will be heavy, and there's no clear answer provided by this card. So that's what this card means in the upright. So yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting, being that it's in the reverse. Like, kind of go either way, whether it's in the reverse or the upright. It's like you trying to find your balance, and whichever way that works best for you is what I'm feeling. The next card was the Seven of Wands. So, let's see. Okay, with that. This in the upright is like you having to defend yourself and stand up for yourself and be assertive and take control over the situation. So being that it's in the reverse, I feel like you've let go of feeling like you need to do that. And I feel like you're more focused on your coin, honestly. You're more focused on your money, your coin, your assets, and the changes that you're going through than you are defending yourself. You may have walked away from this situation, this home situation, and just began focusing on your coin, giving up the need to defend yourself. Because you probably don't feel like it's necessary. I'm feeling like your actions speak louder than words. That's the energy that I'm feeling. So it's like you just moved on. Being that this card was speaking about movement and change. You moving on is you standing up for yourself, is what I'm feeling. What's understood don't need to be said, is what I'm feeling. So that's kind of like how you moving. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling. Let's see. Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands represents long-term success due to the strength it takes to overcome obstacles and being able to take on calculated risks. Using courage to stand up for yourself and what is best for this card all about is what this card is all about. The answer you're seeking is yes. So that's what this card is in the upright. So since it's in the reverse, I don't feel like this is saying that the energy that I'm getting is, I feel like you know that you don't have to struggle anymore, is what I'm feeling. Is what I'm feeling. I don't feel a bad energy. I feel like being that this is talking about standing up for yourself to overcome obstacles. I feel like the energy I'm getting is that I feel like you don't have to. You understand that you don't have to prove yourself to nobody. So it's like you don't feel like you need to be standing up for yourself, like right now. And whatever that situation was. Oh, you're right, man. Yeah, you don't feel like you need to stand up for yourself because I feel like you already done it. That's the energy I'm getting. Like you've already did this. So it's like now you're just moving into your King of Wands energy and putting forth more action versus more lip service and trying to verbally prove yourself to people is what I'm feeling. Let's pull a clarifier for the Seven of Wands. Okay, so this came out. The Seven of Cups. So this is all about having options and weighing your options. So it's like, yeah, you're looking at your options now of how to move forward. Let's see. Because I feel like you've had enough of trying to prove yourself to people and explain things to people. So you're looking forward to taking more action. This says the Seven of Cups symbolizes confusing decisions, wishful thinking, and temptation due to lack of morality. Delusional ambitions and poor choices are associated with this card. It brings a definite feeling of pessimism and negativity. So, yeah, I was just saying that you have choices to make. So you might be feeling confused about the situation. So I was saying that I wasn't really getting a negative vibe off of this card, but maybe you do feel like maybe a part of you feels like you don't need to explain yourself to people, but then maybe a part of you, feels like you don't have the courage to stand up to people, and maybe you are feeling really negative about this situation, which is why you're just focusing on your coin. Maybe you're avoiding this situation and these emotions. Are we going back to avoiding our feelings? Uh-oh. I hope not. So yeah, maybe you have a toxic situation going on involving your emotions with these two cards that you're avoiding by your money, is what I'm feeling. Because you don't have the courage to be direct about how it is you're really feeling. Maybe this is somebody else's energy too. This could be somebody else's energy. The energy of somebody that's close to you. We're going to read their energy in a minute though, but yeah. And this is a mood reading, and we're kind of talking about courage, being that this card came out speaking about courage. So it's like, yeah, maybe you're feeling a little weak today. You're not feeling at your best as far as your confidence and endurance is what I'm hearing. You might be feeling burned out today. And then being that the Seven of Cups came out symbolizing confusion, you might be feeling confused about what decision to make. All right. Next we got the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is, I feel more calm with the King of Wands. I feel mentally clear with the King of Wands. And I feel more at peace with the King of Wands. So I feel like maybe, at the beginning of the day, this is how you've been feeling. These first few cards is how you're feeling. But at some point in the middle of the day, you begin to feel like this, like the King of Wands. I'm hearing emotional roller coaster. So you may have been on an emotional roller coaster at the beginning, at the onset of the day. But towards the middle of the day, you came to a realization of the work that you have been putting in. You may have not been putting in the work today, or you may have fell back today, but at some point of the day, you may have experienced something that reminded you of the work that you have been putting in. You may have seen somebody post something, or you may have seen, may have had like a visit from a friend or something. You may have had a visit from a friend that was a King of Wands, that was motivating to you, that kind of got you out of this negative, pessimistic energy this morning. Or you may have listened to some type of video or some type of inspirational speech that pulled you out of that and set you back on your throne, is what I'm feeling with that card. Let's see. It says the King of Wands is a voracious, determined, and confident authority figure. He represents some sort of expansion, establishment, or something in your professional life or financial gain along with success. He is a positive presence, likely to bring along positive outcomes. So yeah, you might have had a fire sign come along with their confident ass and pull you out of your dragon ass energy that you had this morning. Yeah, because you may have been feeling down in the dumps about something that's been on your mind. Let's pull a clarifier for the King of Wands. Ooh. So I got the Fool card and the Emperor for the King of Wands in the reverse. They both in the reverse. So the Emperor in the upright is, let's see. I should know what it is, but let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see who I am. The Emperor as the counterpart to the Emperor, stands for all things fatherly. He is structured order, authority in your life. While moving forward in your endeavors, this card indicates that assertiveness and rationality will take you a long way. So, being that this is in the reverse, this person, this King of Wands, might be helping you to be assertive and to be more confident. I'm feeling you might not have a father figure in your life, so this King of Wands might be serving as that father figure for you, is what I'm feeling. Might be filling in the space of this absent father, is what I'm feeling. That's some shadow work for some of you guys. This card is the Fool in reverse. The Fool in the upright is letting go and just being free and going with the flow. The Fool in the reverse is kind of being more restricted, and really not living in your flow, is what I'm feeling. Not living your life to the fullest, is what I'm feeling. This Knight of Wands might be coming along to help you live your life to the fullest and to remind you the importance of that. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Let's see. It says the Fool represents new beginnings and carefree adventure. Though this card can indicate foolishness, it is more optimistic in the sense that it stands for pure actions and being free from the constraints of your present life. More than likely, there are important decisions coming your way, and the answer to your question is yes. So, being that it's in the reverse, yeah, you're still feeling tied down and bogged down a little bit today, is what I'm feeling. Let's pull another card for that. For the King of Wands. What came out is the Knight of Wands. So, yeah, you're needing to move on, is what I'm feeling with the Knight of Wands. I feel like you've been in the overall energy I'm feeling is you may be feeling pessimistic, or you may have been feeling negative with the cards that we pulled earlier, because I just feel like you're just giving your energy to the wrong things, and you're needing to move on. And you moving on is going to shift your negativity into positivity, is what I'm feeling. You need to take action. Wands are all about action. So you just might not be taking the action that you need to be taking in order for you to feel more positive, is what I'm feeling. Let's see. I'm hearing repeating cycles. So yeah, you're repeating the same cycle. Is what I'm feeling. The Knight of Wands is an ambitious, energetic, determined leader. Although there are challenges associated with this card, embracing them as something positive to come is suggested. Even though the changes are unpredictable, believing in yourself and having courage is best. Your answer is yes. So yeah. So you might be going back and forth within yourself about your courage and your ability to do what it is that you need to do. But I feel like you're gonna do it. And you're realizing that you need to do it. Just do it. And that was my last post that I made on my page. That just do it anyway, is what I'm feeling. So that's kind of what I'm feeling like you've kind of been going back and forth with yourself about today. About what it is that you need to do. So our mood for today, we in our feelings. We feeling a little negative today, a little pessimistic, a little weak, a little unmotivated. But I feel like we are more clear on what type of action that we need to take, and we're moving towards taking it, even though we feel like that. Today is what I'm feeling. Alrighty. Alright, so how are the people feeling around you is what I'm feeling. Before I pull out any cards, what I got was frustrated. So the people around you are feeling frustrated about something. They not frustrated at you. They just frustrated. The first thing that came out is this Knight of Wands. I'm hearing don't take it personal. So yeah, don't take it personal. It's not about you. Is what I'm feeling. They might not be communicating it to you, being that we just got the Knight of Swords that came out. I said Knight of Wands, I think, but this is the Knight of Swords. It's not about you. Is what I'm feeling. They just irritated because they got some shit going on in their life, their personal life. They might be taking it out on you unknowingly, but it's not about you. It's like, oh, what the fuck? Whoa. The next card that came out, are you kidding? I was just talking to somebody about this card and it flew out of my deck. I mean, it like flew out. That's why I was like, what the fuck? That is so funny. What the hell? Because I pulled this card for myself earlier, and then somebody else pulled this card earlier for themselves, and then I just pulled it again, and it flew out. But okay, the next card that came out is the Moon card. So like, yeah, like this is all about secrets. This is all about the shadows. So it's like, yeah, they dealing with their own personal shadow work and their own secrets and inner demons is what I'm feeling. Excuse me. This card is also about intuition, so you might be feeling that. You also might be feeling that, or they might be feeling. I'm feeling like this person might be like a very sensitive person, an intuitive person too, so they might be real in their feelings. Because this card is also about feelings and emotions too. And this is about deception too, also. Not being real, not being honest. Lies. Okay, the Moon is an elusive and confusing card. It suggests the presence of risk, secrets, and some level of mental confusion. It could warn you to take caution and be careful in whatever endeavor you are pursuing in your life. The answer you seeking is no. So, yeah, this is the energy of the people around you. So they might be feeling frustrated because there's some decisions that they are having to make and decide on too. They going through the same thing you going through, basically. Is what I'm feeling. And I'm hearing a lot on my mind. So yeah, they got a lot on their mind. That's all. Their heart is in the right place, but their mind is not. Is what I'm feeling. But you don't know that because they're not communicating it to you. They're keeping it a secret. Being that you got the Moon card right here. They're keeping that to themselves. They might feel some way about you. They might feel some way about you, and that might be why they're frustrated, but they don't know how to tell you about how they feel. And how they feel might not even be anything negative. It might not be negative. They just might feel frustrated about how to approach you and how to talk to you. Because maybe how they're feeling isn't accepted, or they shouldn't be feeling like this is what I'm feeling with this card. Maybe they're feeling... Now, this sounds like a love situation. This sounds like a love situation. So maybe you're in a love situation that you shouldn't be in. Or they're having romantic feelings that they shouldn't be having. Or maybe maybe it's okay for them to have these feelings, but they got some other shit and some other baggage to where that's on their mind. You know what I'm saying? You may not be priority in this love situation, because they might have other priorities, other secrets, other people in their life. That's what I'm feeling. The Knight of Swords is domineering and destructive. He represents taking control over a project or situation, but in a ruthless manner. The card pretends unexpected loss, conflict, and a need to establish your own ideas and beliefs. The negative tone of the card suggests an answer. No, so yeah. So that's basically what I was feeling. Like, there's something that needs to be communicated, but isn't being communicated. And it's causing some inner frustration with them. They might be dealing with somebody that's doing that to them, but I feel like this is their energy. They're not being honest with you in this situation. And being that this is the mood for the people that's around you, or a person that's around you. This could be a coworker. This could be somebody you live with. This could be your romantic relationship or a family member. But yeah, they're in their head, and not honestly because they want to honestly communicate with you, but because they're so in their head, like they haven't done it yet. Is what I'm feeling. The next card I got is the Six of Wands. So I feel like they're going to be communicating with you with this card. They're just trying to decide how to do it. The Six of Wands shows triumph, victory, success in your endeavors. It suggests a person feeling exalted because of winning and finding the inspiration needed to move forward. Good news is the overall feeling of this present. The answer is yes. So they might not be communicating with you honestly now. The energy might not be right now. They might be holding some things back from you, their feelings from you. But I feel like, honestly, it might be a good thing that they doing it with this card, being that this card came out. Because being that you already got a whole bunch of other shit going on anyway, you probably don't need to have that on your priority list. Like you probably don't need to worry about what they think about you, is what I'm feeling, or what they got going on. Especially since they haven't communicated it to you already. Like they should have already communicated it to you, is what I'm feeling. So it might be a good thing for you that whoever it is around you is not being honest. They're choosing to communicate or to not communicate how they are. That's their business. Fuck them. That's what I'm feeling. But then on the flip side, let's pull on the flip side. I'm feeling they might communicate with you. Let's pull a clarifier for you. They might choose to communicate. And that might be the good news for you. But if they don't communicate, don't take it personally. Either way, it's kind of this energy of like either way it's good for you. Because I'm kind of getting the feeling like you can't control this situation because it's outside of yourself. These are their emotions, their feelings. This is their mood, how they're feeling. They're feeling frustrated. Just because they're feeling frustrated don't mean that you got to take on their frustration. And I mentioned that earlier. I mentioned that yesterday. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting. Because you already got your clouds that you're dealing with. Your frustrations, your inner turmoil and conflict going on. So it's like you don't really need to take on somebody else's frustrations. The Sun card is what just came up. So this is how they might view you. This is how they might view you. So, and I was saying, whatever it was that they weren't communicating with you, whatever it was that they were holding back from you, it might not even be a bad thing. It's just that they might not know how to articulate what it is that they want to say. That's kind of what I'm feeling, being that this card came out speaking about good news, and then this card came out, the Sun card. It's like this is how they view you. They actually view you in a really good light. You might be in your head and might be feeling some type of way in a mood, since I was saying earlier that your mood was kind of like earlier, because you probably think that this person views you in a negative light. So with your anxiety and you thinking or overthinking about how somebody else might view you is probably what got you in the mood today. You're probably frustrated because you want to know what this person feels about you. It's what I'm feeling. If this is a love situation, you're in your head and you've been in your feelings earlier today because you are frustrated because you want to know what they feel about you. Like, how do you feel? That's what I'm feeling. So, and this is their response to you being in your feelings. They actually view you. You're like the light of their world right now. This is how they view you. but they're so starstruck they don't know how to express it. Is what I'm feeling. You bring them joy. That's what I'm feeling. And you calm them down. Because I feel really peaceful with this card. Let's pull another card. See what we got going on. Somebody the joy to somebody's life right now. Y'all bring somebody else joy. I hear that song by Anita Baker called "You Give Me Joy." I'm gonna play it. I'ma play it. Cause that's how they feel about you. That's how they feel. Somebody might be in love with you. That's the feeling I get. Ooh. I mentioned that earlier, yesterday, I think. Somebody in love with you. Ooh. They they probably in love with you, but they don't think they don't feel like they ain't supposed to be feeling like this. They're like, what the fuck? They like, why I'm catching feelings like this? Whoa. What are these feelings I'm feeling? This is not alright. That's probably how they feel. That's probably how they feel. They feel like this is unforbidden. This is what I'm hearing. Unforbidden. An unforbidden love. That's how they feel. They're not supposed to they're not supposed to be having these feelings for you, but they do. That's what I'm feeling. Release that, because you deserve the love that you're giving or that you're receiving. Next card that came out is you want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. So yeah, this person's gonna be staying on purpose. They ain't going nowhere. And then the next card is peace comes from within, do not seek it without. So this self-explanatory. I hope this resonated. Thank you guys for watching, and good night. Thanks to flawless writing and compelling word choice.